Today's professional development is on integrated learning. Sarah Elliott, our recent graduate on Stage 1, has asked how to plan integrated lessons to suit a range of learning types and cater for each student. As educators, we need to know our students, how they learn, and to know the content and how to teach it. On the next slide, the range of abilities we might be catering for are students with autism, gifted and talented students, students with English as a second language or dialect, and students with physical disabilities. These students will also have multiple intelligences. The next slide shows the multiple intelligences of Howard Gardner. He states that we all have strength in one or more of naturalistic, linguistic, visual spatial, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, logical, and kinesthetic intelligence. Understanding these strengths in our students will assist us in creating meaningful educational experiences. Gardner believes our education systems are challenged by these intelligences, as not all students learn the same material in the same way. This is where integrated learning assists us in catering for the range of learning types present in any classroom. The next slide shows integrated learning as interdisciplinary, interdisciplinary, or transdisciplinary. The next slide, interdisciplinary learning occurs within one subject area, for example, maths. To construct a graph on favourite dogs, students need to be able to gather responses. They develop an understanding of how to recognise, read, write and order numbers, and they need to develop confidence with number sequences to interpret the graph. All of these outcomes shown are from one key learning area, mathematics. The next slide shows learning as interdisciplinary, learning that occurs between subject areas. Let's look at the Year 3 unit on Australia. To gain an understanding of Australia's geography, students can research a state or territory online, developing an understanding of capital cities, famous landmarks, fauna and flora native to each location through a geography lesson. These states and territories can be revisited through a literacy lesson where students read Are We There Yet by Alison Lister. Students engage with the text more readily as their research has created prior knowledge, and in some cases students' personal experiences through family holidays. Reinforcement of learning materials in particular assists IELTS students as concepts are revisited. The next slide is transdisciplinary learning, or learning that goes beyond subject areas, for example the foundation unit on the farm. Knowledge about farms can be gained through reading books, writing factual descriptions, using farm concepts to solve mathematical problems, singing songs, and creating artworks. The unit of work can then be reinforced by a stage excursion to the local farm. Integrated learning provides students with a range of opportunities to engage in the curriculum. On the next slide, let's look at Gardner's multiple intelligences again and relate these back to how our students learn. Thinking back to the farm unit for foundation students, a shared reading of The New Baby Calf will engage students with linguistic, visual and existential intelligence. Singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm will engage students with musical and kinesthetic intelligence. Creating maths equations using farm animals will engage students with visual, logical and existential intelligence. These are just a few examples, and more of the intelligences can be accessed through other learning experiences. Providing students with opportunities to engage in learning materials using their intelligence enables every student to achieve. Moving to our final slide, the key to effective teaching and learning is knowing our students and how they learn. Using integrated learning to benefit how we teach the content will assist us in planning and implementing effective programs.